How y'all doing this morning? Okay. In light of House Speaker Pelosi's last proposal to change Article 25, I'm going to say this as plain as I know how. At no time should either branch of the government have the right to remove a sitting president that was put there by a vote of the American people. Period. I have sat through the last 7 presidencies. I didn't like any of them, but people put them there. That's the basis of our whole government. It is a republic, not a democracy. That's where y'all kind of get a little confused. We are a republic. That's why each state, doesn't matter how big they are, only gets 2 senators that represent that state. That way, states like Texas, New York, Illinois, California don't have any more say in Congress or the House than, say, Wyoming or South Dakota. That's the way our founding fathers set this up. That's why the electoral vote is so important, because each of the 50 states and even Puerto Rico get a vote in who is our president. And whatever political party wins the majority of the votes in that state, they win the electoral votes of that state. Now, it's a little more complicated than that, but that's basically it. If we did not have this in place, then the states I just listed would control who's in office every time. People in South Dakota, Nebraska, Iowa, Louisiana, Oklahoma, these small states would have no say in it because their population isn't big enough. It ensures that each of us have the right to vote and that our vote will count. In a popularity vote, it's not fair, because then you've got places like New York, LA, Sacramento. These cities have more, Houston, Dallas, these cities have more population than some of the states. Our forefathers used great forethought in laying this out. Now back to what I was saying. Y'all need to look at a bigger picture here. This that she's trying to put through has nothing to do with Trump. Has absolutely nothing to do with Trump. She's not trying to have Trump removed. She's trying to lay a foundation that when people vote Biden in, that they can have a vote of the cabinet and the House and vote that he has to be ruled incapacitated, and then Harris would then take on. That's not how our Constitution was laid out at all. The people voted for Donald Trump. He deserves to be in office because the people voted in the constitutional election. They voted. They voted the same with the Clintons, the Bushes, the Obamas, the Reagans, the Fords, the Carters, the Nixons. It's the same system. I was not happy with President Obama and his, what do they call it? His tenure. I wasn't happy with him. But I will stand here and defend his right to be president. The people put him there twice. People voted to put him there twice. That's how our government works. The electoral vote put Donald Trump in office. And this 3.5-year charade by Nancy Pelosi and her followers to get him out is not constitutional at all. Do I like Donald Trump? I don't have to like him. Do I wish he would shut his mouth? Yes. Yes, I would. As far as dealing with the media, I wish he would go back and watch a few tapes of how President Ronald Reagan dealt with the media. I don't like the media. I don't watch them. They have an agenda. Media is supposed to be fair and impartial. And if you think Fox News is fair and impartial, you need to watch a few other sources. They are just as partial, maybe on the other side of the coin, but just as partial as CNN and MSNBC and all that other garbage. But people, this is why your vote is important. You need to go vote. The third thing I want to say real quick, right now is early voting. Look on your voter's card or call the district clerk in your area and find out where early voting is. There are several places in every county that you can go early vote. And as long as you are a registered voter, you can vote. Go vote. It is very, very, very important that you go vote. And I'm not going to tell you how to vote. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to ask you once again, like I have for the last 12 years, to exercise it's called a right to vote, but I think it should be a responsibility. It is your responsibility as a citizen of the United States to look at the candidates that are running, look at what they stand for, look at their voting records, look at what they are all about, and then you make your choice as to which candidate you feel would do the better job. There are fanatics on both sides of the fence. There are people screaming against Donald Trump, and there are fanatics over there just crazy as the people that are on the other side of the fence. There's crazy on both sides. Quit looking at the crazy and look at the actual facts. Don't believe everything you're told. Don't believe everything you see on Facebook. Do some research. These are important decisions. I've seen you people take more time trying to decide what kind of flooring you want. Y'all spent 2 weeks trying to decide what color you want to paint your living room. And you spend zero time on who you're going to elect for your state representative. And I guarantee you, half of you don't know who your state representative is, your congressman is, or even your ward person in the town you live in. These are important decisions. Make them. But this nonsense of Nancy Pelosi, she's telling you the truth for once and foremost. She's telling you the truth. This has nothing to do with Donald Trump. They are laying a foundation as to how to handle presidents that they don't like in the future. Congress doesn't elect a president. The Senate doesn't elect a president. The people elect a president. And if the people put the president there, Congress shouldn't have a say in it. Just how I feel.